Okay, PiYo people, me again. I am going to be going over a workbook that I have for you guys. So today's assignment, I want you to go up to the Files tab and print off this workbook. It's kind of thick. It's like 30-something pages, I think, but it's really important. We are kind of a PiYo test group, right? We're some of the first people to do this, but this isn't just for us to casually try a new program. We are committing ourselves to getting healthier, and I really believe that this is going to help. So I'm going to go over it with you just for a few minutes, just so you kind of get an idea of what to do, what to expect. Like I said, your assignment today, print it off and start filling it out. Okay, on page 3, I literally have a contract for you. Read through it, sign it. You are committing to this program. You are committing to this challenge group, and you're committing to yourself and to your overall health. Now, page 4, I want you to really think about this one. Page 4 is your 10 reasons why. It looks like this. I know it's backwards. Sorry, that's kind of weird. Anyways, your 10 reasons why you have chosen to do this challenge. And I don't just mean PiYo. I mean, why have you chosen to spend the next 60 days focusing on you and focusing on your nutrition and your exercise and your overall health? So really think about your 10 reasons why. Page 5 is I want you to set some goals, not just any goals, but SMART goals. And SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So you're going to set a goal for your 2-week mark, 4-week mark, 6-week, and 8 weeks. And you are also going to, on the next page, give yourself a little reward each time you hit those goals and reach those goals. I would encourage you to avoid food rewards. For example, my rewards back in the day, before I became a little more health conscious, were ice cream or York peppermint patties, things like that. Try not to do that, okay? Make your reward, maybe you get to go out and buy yourself a new shirt, or make your reward you spend extra time with your spouse or with someone that you love, or a girl's date or something. But give yourself rewards for when you accomplish your goals. All right, page 7, I like this one. No more excuses. You're going to write your top 5 nutrition excuses and 5 reasons on how you're going to fight those excuses. You're also going to write your top 5 exercise excuses, like I'm too tired, I don't have time, I just don't like it, whatever. And then come up with your how you're going to fight it. One of my excuses back in the day was that I didn't have time. And I basically would run out of time, and evening would come, and the last thing I'd want to do is exercise. So the way that I have fought that over the past year is I get up super early before everyone else, and I get my exercise done before 6 a.m. Sometimes, especially now that it's summertime, I wake up at 6 a.m. and do my workouts. But either way, I'm up before kids are up, I'm up before my husband is up, and I just get it out of the way. All right, page 8. This is what we're especially going to be doing on Saturday. Page 8 is measurements. So you will be taking your day 1 measurements on Saturday. And it gives you kind of a little help on how to take them. We're going to take our chest measurements, waist, hips, our thighs, and our arms. And you can kind of see it gives you a little picture. But for your arms, like I said, we'll go over it again, but your arms is just right in the middle of your arm, and your thigh is going to be right in the middle of your thigh. We'll talk about that on Saturday. All right, we're going to keep going. 9 is also Saturday. 9 is your pictures. You're going to take your before pictures or your day 1 pictures. And it's especially exciting to look back at those when you get to day 30 and to day 60 and beyond. All right, I have something else in here. It's kind of a little 60-day tracker. I am a list person. My kids can tell you I make lists for everything, including little squares, and I check them off. This works for me, okay? So you've got a 60-day little square thing where you can basically check off when you do your workouts. So hopefully at the end you can see that you will have missed 0 workouts. That's the hope, right? Okay. Now the rest of this, I think, the rest of this is focused on our food. like I said, we are also going to be talking a lot about nutrition and trying to clean up the food that we are putting into our bodies. So I have on page 11 a pantry inventory. Go through your pantry, write down the things that you have, write down the expiration dates, how much you have, just to kind of give you an idea of the food that you already have so that we don't need to go out and buy all new, brand new food. I also have a fridge and freezer inventory, and then weekly planners. Now, before I get to this, when you're going through your pantry and when you're going through your fridge and your freezer, I want you to throw out all of the junk food that you have. I know that it sounds completely wasteful, but I promise it's going to be so hard to succeed if you still have Oreos in your cupboard and ice cream in your freezer. Just get rid of it, okay? Give it to neighbors, let the kids eat it up real fast. That sounds bad because obviously we want our entire families to be healthier, but get it out of your house, get the temptations away, because I want you to succeed. And I know that you can if you have a cleaned up kitchen, okay? Now, on to the rest of this. I have for you a weekly menu planner for the next 8 weeks, okay, for the duration of this entire program. So, what I want you to do is look over them, fill them out, and actually tomorrow we are going to talk more about nutrition. I think it's tomorrow. Anyways, soon. Yeah, I think tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you more about nutrition and kind of how to eat. All right, I've got something called the 10 Eat Clean Principles. I'll have it up in the Files tab so you can check it out right now if you want, or you can wait until tomorrow when I go over it. But my whole thought and my whole plan and my whole idea for even myself is that if I fail to plan, then I'm planning to fail. So if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. We're not going to fail, okay? So we have to plan. That's really, really, really vital in, well, not just the next 60 days, but in our overall health forever. Every Sunday, I plan out our menu for the entire week, and then Monday morning, I go shopping for us. So this is going to help keep you organized and help keep you on top of it. Like I said, I've got one for every week for the duration of this program. Along with the menu, I also have a shopping list organizer. So it's separated into fruit, refrigerator, condiments, canned, vegetable freezer, all of that, so that when you get to the grocery store, you're not going back and forth and here and there. It should be pretty easy to pick up your food quickly and get through the grocery store and get past the temptations quickly. And again, I have a shopping list for each week of this program as well. Okay, I think that's about it when it comes to this little packet. I'm trying to get to the very end. Yeah, page 31 is just some snack options, just something that you can write down. Complex carbs and proteins. We're going to talk more about that tomorrow, but print off your workbook, look through it all, start filling it out. Like I said, tomorrow we'll talk more about nutrition and planning out our menu. And on Saturday we'll be doing our before photos and our measurements. So for now, I want you to especially think about your 10 reasons why you're committing to this, and think about all of the excuses you've made in the past and what you're going to do for the next 60 days to get rid of those excuses and to fight those excuses. If you have questions about this, ask it just below in the comments. That way everyone else can see it. If you have a question, chances are someone else does too. And we'll just get ready to get going on Monday. So there you go, your workbook. Print it out and start filling it out.